In this video, I am going to try to make my own brownie cups like this using the Ghirardelli brownie mix. The red box Ghirardelli double chocolate is our favorite brownie mix, but I got my inspiration from the Betty Crocker. So if you watch our review, we did a review video of the Betty Crocker brownie cups rainbow fudge. The kids absolutely love these. They love Little Debbie cosmic brownies. These little rainbow pieces are exactly what you get on a cosmic brownie. And Gavin said, my grandson said, that was the best thing you've ever made. So it's like, well, it was from a mix. But I thought, okay, we bought this, but if you buy a regular brownie mix, can you do the same thing? So I bought that brownie mix, but then, and Duncan Hines, I'm just doing all the brands in this video. Duncan Hines has come out with these epic frostings. So we have the Fruity Pebbles flavored frosting and the cookie dough flavored frosting. And the cookie dough, we had it in another kit, in one of the epic kits. It's phenomenal. It tastes like you're eating raw cookie dough. I mean, you don't even have to put this on anything. You could just open it up and eat it out of here, and it's phenomenal. So what I plan on doing is using those for the centers of my brownie cups if they come out okay. If not, I'll just frost them with those. So what I'm going to do, we're going to put these to the side. The frostings were very expensive. They were $4.98 each at Walmart, $5 a piece. So that's very, very expensive for frosting. The Ghirardelli brownie mix is only $2.46. And just so you know, this was $4.98, but they have Pillsbury, another brand, has some Oreo frosting, and it's like only $1.98. So I mean, it's expensive stuff, but it's really, really good. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make the brownies. I'm going to make them according to this box. So for this recipe, you need a 1/4 cup of water, here's your 1/4 cup of water, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and you need an egg. I preheated my oven to 325, and normally you would put these in a baking pan, like an 8x8 or something like that. I didn't know how many it would make. I know the Betty Crocker brownie cups made 12. I've got 16 of these paper cups. Here's an extra one. I thought that looked awfully thick. You might find it funny. All of these paper baking cups were basically already paid for because they were extras. Anytime you get one of these kits, you get 2 extra. And so I always save them up. So all of these were given to us in the kits. But right now, we're just going to whip it up according to the directions. You want to preheat your oven to 325, like I said. Normally you would spray a pan, but I'm not doing that. You want to place the water, oil, and egg in medium bowl and stir until it is fully mixed. Going by the instructions on the Betty Crocker, you want to take a tablespoon and put in each cup. So I bought a new cookie scoop. Kevin actually bought it for me on Amazon. This is a new cookie scoop that is a tablespoon. So I'm gonna scoop up one of these and put it in each cup. I did not grease the cups. So I didn't know how much brownie mix I would have. I have enough, I think, to fill up these 3 cups. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get 3 cups out. I'm going to fill this up, and then I'm going by the directions on the Betty Crocker kit, you want to bake them for about 14 to 16 minutes. I'm going to go for 15 minutes, and then we'll be back. So my brownies baked for 15 minutes. You want to press down in the center of each one.
Make a cup.
And make a well. Yes, you're going to create a well. and these are going to cool completely. So I'll let these cool off for 15 minutes, and you can see some of them firmed up a little bit. Some of them are still gooey, but, and I know everybody's gonna have an opinion in the comments. It's okay, you're allowed to have your opinion, but we like gooey brownies, so ultimately, we don't care. We're gonna enjoy them gooey. So this
I like them raw. I mean, you know,
it's
fine.
Yeah, really. Eat them out of the bowl and not even bake them, right? So this is the Fruity Pebbles, which you cannot tell that's Fruity Pebbles at all. This is the cookie dough. And show you how it looks. And it looks like cookie dough. So I told you I have this tablespoon scoop. I'm going to use this. And I have an actual tablespoon for this one. So I figured I would just see how this works. And that might be too much. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging this. And I figured I would just put a dollop in the center like this. It's really thick. But on the difference between this and like the Betty Crocker mix is they had like little sprinkles that go on top. This one won't have little sprinkles, but if you want little sprinkles, you can put little sprinkles. So I'm just going to put that in there, and you do have to press it down a little bit.
And this is at room temperature too, isn't it?
Yes, the frosting?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the frosting.
I just want people to know that that's not refrigerated.
Oh,
and it's
no.
that thick
It is,
out of the container.
Yes, it is some thick stuff. You could spread this on a cracker.
You'd almost be better off microwaving that for a few seconds.
I know. It is really, really thick, but I would not remove these from the pan yet just because you are going to have to press down in there. So let's do a couple of the Fruity Pebbles. We'll see if it looks. Now this is really, really smooth. Where are the, I guess it's just.
Don't know if they had any in there.
No, I thought it would look like, how is that Fruity Pebbles?
I guess it tastes like it's flavored.
It's flavored.
I can smell it.
Oh, can you? I don't, oh yes, yes, you can smell it.
Smells like lemon.
Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of these. Now this one though is different because this one, I'm not going to have to push this down at all. It's not near as, I mean it still is thick, but it's not near as thick as that cookie dough one. So I'm just going to do a couple of these, but I'm gonna put some, frost the rest of them. I'm going to use probably the same amount. It's not quite a tablespoon. It's more really like a half of a tablespoon. And then we'll be back. So as you saw, this did make 20 brownies, 20 little brownie cups. So for the money, you are getting more because, well, because this one you only get 12. When we did the Ghirardelli, you're getting 20.
Mm-hmm. And now you do have to buy frosting, of course. But if you buy cheap frosting, cheaper frosting.
That's the thing. You didn't have to buy the $5 frosting.
Yeah.
I just wanted, these are new. I wanted to put them with something. You want to do the Fruity Pebbles first or? Okay. So let's see if they turned out right. Because I did not spray these or anything. I just, saw.
They stick a little bit.
A little.
Mine is a little bit on one side. But not bad. It's not as, these aren't as greasy as the Betty Crocker ones are they? Not nearly as greasy.
I tell you what, I love the texture of the brownie. That Fruity Pebbles frosting takes over the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean it literally kills the chocolate flavor.
Yeah. You cannot taste any chocolate whatsoever.
No funny.
It only tastes like Fruity Pebbles. But it's dead on Fruity Pebbles. So if
and Fruit Loops, it reminds you of Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles, really.
Yeah, I think it goes fine with the brownies. There's nothing wrong with it with the brownies, but you can't tell you're eating a brownie because you literally can't taste it.
You're better off putting that Fruity Pebbles on like a vanilla cupcake. A vanilla
cupcake, that's exactly what I was going to say. Because
so it's very plain.
Yes, because if you don't, the Fruity Pebbles, it's going to drown out. If you buy chocolate cupcake, if you buy strawberry, lemon, it's going to drown all that out. Although, it might be too lemon overload if you do it with lemon.
Yeah, lemon and lemon. I mean, if you really like it.
Because it really does have a lemony flavor.
I'm thinking if you wanted a little bit of the color, though, you could do the funfetti cupcakes with the little sprinkles in it that has a little color in the cupcake, and then that on top would be nice.
Really, though, this would be best with vanilla. It does. It's not bad. It just, you can't taste the brownie at all.
It's very, very strong.
Okay, so now we have the cookie dough. I think it's great to know.
Now this one came out better.
I think it's great to know that this works. That you can do this yourself. Now mine, I picked out a raw, almost, not raw, but gooey-er.
You want some onion?
No. So really I could eat this with a fork. No, I want to have it like this.
You made yours a pop-up.
Oh, no.
Pop in your mouth.
Oh. Wow. That's awesome.
Let's go with the cookie dough.
That's awesome. The cookie dough tastes like classic raw cookie dough. It has the gritty texture to it.
It's good, and it helps the brownie come out too, because it's not killing the flavor of that brownie. The brownie honestly is stronger, almost a stronger flavor than the cookie dough, but you do get that cookie dough flavor in there as well.
If you don't want gooey brownies like this, if this just like grosses you out, then you could let them let them bake longer.
Yeah.
So we let them bake for 15 minutes. Just let them bake longer.
Yeah,
but,
like 16 or 17 minutes.
Exactly. But the point of the video was to see, can you take any brownie mix, and I used their measurements on the ingredients. So the Betty Crocker measurements are different than the measurements on the Ghirardelli. The Ghirardelli, thank you. The Ghirardelli, the measurements are different. So whatever box of brownies you buy, if you want to buy Pillsbury or Duncan Hines or whatever.
Buy a pouch of the cheaper ones even.
Martha White brownies. Yeah. Yes, you could do those. You follow their, whatever they tell you, egg, water, oil ratio.
Yeah, but then bake them like 15 minutes or so.
And you can do this yourself. And it's going to go a lot further than if you just bake a pan of brownies yourself. And it's going to go a lot further than these. You're going to be able to make more.
If you really want to duplicate those even closer, get you a jar of hot fudge sauce.
Yes.
And maybe just scoop out some of that into each one of your brownies. That would duplicate that better, because that's more what that flavor was a hot fudge brownie.
It was, and they sell Hershey's hot fudge sauce.
It's really thick. I mean, super, super thick. Not the runny kind of like a Hershey's chocolate milk mix. You want like hot fudge sauce.
Yes, hot fudge sauce. Don't sleep on this.
The cookie dough is excellent.
It's awesome.
I want a spoon.
Even if you just get you some Ritz crackers and dip it.
Oh, that would be good.
It would be
good.
Get
the salty
because
Ritz.
You'd have the salty and you'd have the sweet. It would be awesome. And you could make little Ritz cracker cookie sandwiches with the cookie dough.
Hey, that didn't need a Ritz, but everything's better.
Cookie dough cookie sandwiches. Yeah, that would be awesome. But yeah, if you have not bought this, I know it's $5, but
it's very good.
It's very, very good. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.